in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beats, health and well-being make we rise when we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Come on, talk you.
Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok there. You know that. Well, today, one of the Komon-Tok were done they spread on social media. Now that reports where they indicate say the government of Salou they drop all the charges against former president Koroma for return back to the country. What in this mean? We will look into that. We also see ECOWAS don't complete the logistics setup ahead of a council, then come on back. What in this mean? Again, you know, a few months ago, that was a talk on social media. Then President One go make sure, and President One go tilt the tide. It will change the situation. It creates the, I mean, let's look at justice. You know, there's a part there, you know, the clause 4, all under the support about special people and get out the interpreter, you know, within at the age of within the sea, free knowledge, free thinking, everybody gets the way how they analyze things, and we'll be see how that's in the be hits social media. And of course, as always, we get how they analyze the things they are put on for Naya, and so far so good. It look like say most of the things we're on top of the situation because they take the time. All right, and we also go see another very I don't know how to put this. You see, this government then gets a pattern, then gets away from manipulate. You see, we can also feel her deeply now because a lot of people then they cry and say, we wish people in a salon for they get access to una. We wish. I get some friends and we be they watch your programs and go to salon. Then they did for I think 2-3 weeks. It seems as if everything seems to be going normal. He said the people are actually then the suffering is evident everywhere. Is that even for get chance for even for let somebody get in basic now, let alone for let get money for buy data go watch now. He said, but trust if the people of Salon, the majority of the suffer, they get the chance for the listen to on a program saying. see, swell can swell changes for that happen because it just need for show the person what he deserve and left the restaurant. But the hope until Starlink then say don't kind of the country, perhaps we'll get cheaper internet, more people can go away, and I make it always can say, please help share the message. Don't agree there. And they can say within, you know that sharing is caring. We also go look at government, the Minister of Finance anyway, Sheku Fadima. For the first time, then say we per capita income, it don't double. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. You can for the first time we per capita, we in fact we economy don't double. We GDP, the gross domestic products. You know, you get something called GDP, you get something called GNP, the gross domestic product and the gross national product. These are very strong and very important, vital economic terms, and they determine the success of a country, an economy as well. So I don't know what the man said. I don't do magic. Yeah, sometimes they can say a fan for lady praise to own praises too. A lot of people are not just one clap for mother being government, but you know, no need for the clap for them because this now they no more get them power for do. You know, quick one, inflation go there 50%. Before remember, I don't count 16%. But once the ordinary person, even for buying basic necessity, basic commodity, no able get salary remain the same. Inflation come on from 55%. It came down to 16, and they try for put on per 1 digit, and they don't try for put on under, and they try for make a 1 digit. Yeah, and today we are here. The Minister of Finance say with GDP na 8 billion. If I'm not mistaken, then be a mistake. Then be a mistake. I don't know who that be the saying at the comment section. A lot of people can say God get patience. So just I don't know. I don't know if you know. I don't forget. So as I'm reading level like this one at the comment section. I don't forget the name anyway. In other guys, you don't put God get patience. I think I'll go borrow that name from you today. I think been to Calais. I don't know if I've been to Calais or Nyale. I don't know if I one panel. I think I Ketske. I don't know. Anyway, when I went to say God get patience. God get patience. Not so. All right, I'll go borrow that name from you. All right, we go also look. Government don't lift the ban, wouldn't be banned fisherman for go na sea. Wanna remember, then see nobody not for go fishing for 1 month. And they don't lift the ban. Within this minute, we'll look into that. And we also will see a video they talk about the cost of pollution. As we know, of course, now away, now the diamonds in the come out, but I mean the danger to the economy and to the community, it look like say government need to pay attention, or even not the whole the company then they for make them do their own thing called corporate social responsibility. We're not just until for build support the community, also for take care of the environment as well. Okay, we'll go look into that. Of course, we see the floating coffin, not a 110, not a 210. I'm sure plenty, but we don't talk about this very the accidents there. You know, sometimes it does look like say God looks elect salon pass mark. Because the risk they take they with them kind of machine and they don't, some of them they don't take 30 years before they go buy them, 40 years, 25 years, then go buy them boots and they still fly, you know. But anyway, we hope say God will continue for show we that kind of love day. And we also will see of course yesterday now was a tough international day. Trump versus Zelensky, unprecedented. It never, these are the first in this. You can't, wow, diplomatic blunder at worst. Some of the things will take place irreparable, no matter how. Now, things what for even happen at all. A meeting will for be a closed down meeting. But again, you go look at and say, where somebody they try for bully you, where somebody they try for imposing your will, or somebody they see like say you are non entity, you know me not because I get money pass you, I get all thing pass you. So you get for listen, shut up and listen to me. Wait till I talk now and go. And somebody back they look at, okay, yes, I not get money, you know, at the struggle. But again, I get people where they look up to me, where we know we can't just sign any kind deal no more just because of one piece. And peace without guarantee, you know what will happen. You know what will happen. Not so we all know peace without guarantee, now nothing, now waste of time, now just a matter of time. It'll go back to, in fact, even worse. Anyway, we'll look into that as we see Zelensky as this Irena Yukinaya. We saw with the Prime Minister Stammer. We go look into the issues and maybe if time permits, we go put Jagaban, you know. So as always, we wouldn't say jam-packed, always jam-packed. If you just join me for the first 10, we want for use this opportunity for welcoming you in a Komon-Tok with a different side within our YouTube. Perhaps also you see yourself for the first 10. And now for joining me is super easy. Click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, let the rest of us. Each time we can live, we go send you an alert. We also then have Facebook with the same name as well as Instagram. Well, tomorrow we get another explosive, and also a lot of people in the wait for this drug. I mean, a lot of people say, "But this not a thing for pull off the air." Even as now, I know a lot of people are going to surprise why we not even put but works now. Bully Joes. Tomorrow we left on deliberately because tomorrow the person where don't take this lead, who don't they spearhead this massive revolution, will make we even know about Bully Joes. They can yarn at this platform tomorrow when no less a person when a Kamarimba they will tweet tomorrow 8:30 now. It gets more for cancel we perhaps you know another explosion now. So please consider for joining me tomorrow 8:30, no miss please, because according to what you talk behind the scene, you get a lot of new information there where it can release tomorrow. If you want keep some of them for so you can do audio, say but it go left and first, it come on this, it can release and you also say perhaps you get what they make often, but anyway, let's see for South tomorrow they go not so. And finally, before we start the program, of course, we know the holy month of Ramadan. We just want for use this opportunity for welcome the month and tell us plenty thank you. Ya ayyuhallazina kutiba alaykum siyam kama kutiba lalladina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. This is not a verse from the Quran where God permits we, the Muslim, for say it's an obligatory, an obligation for you for keep. The people where, according to the landed people, if your health permits you for keep, you need for keep this. And it's not something we don't say no more, it just happened. It will happen for other people back then, before the generation. But anyway, not to mock today, not so small, they don't small. As soon as I know I'm picking, so ever then they will know that anyway they can't just now. All right, so they can't just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste, right? Just a gentle reminder, we all know not to so. Please consider that a very important, and also especially for the people in our YouTube. Saying I don't get the strongest base. That like very important to why they like, because it directs the algorithm say we exist and potentially then go share on or then go show on to potential viewers as well. So please consider that. That now one way we say the help. Are we all doing this? All right, very good. Now let's take first in this first. Now we see a series of newspapers, media outlets. Then they put this publication out on EBK in Kamane, but it's not to say a strange thing, a new thing. But I'll be there from a lawyer. You see, if fine for at least so we can go into history. Let us take what in lawyer say, and let we see what in if actually this thing get for materialized, or if actually not true, because we see the state out communication director debunk that anyway. But Lord, take this one.
We left Absalom on the issue, we are the first time present on the issue of medical, and that's almost a year now, or over 1 year now. Your clients still there on medical?
Yes, and medical a continuous process, and I know we can't disclose within a specific medical condition, but I can tell you he's healing, and he's trying to exercise a lot for make sure say he looks fit and proper, and he's ready to come back anytime. So we are managing the conversation with the ECOWAS and other interested parties of stakeholders. We foresee how will they bring peace to this country, and that's one posidandi we hold a key to peace and security in the state.
Some quarters in the public, they think say it's an exile, that you claim they're on exile. Is that the case?
Well, an exile is a term of art. I don't call him an exile at all. I think it's a situation where he was forced to leave. He didn't leave with his consent. He was forced to leave. Like I said, an individual that has never left this country. He's so loving country, one day going inside, even the war he stayed and has contributed to development. He wants to come back. It is not his will to stay there. I met him. Let us manage it. Let there be peace. He wants.
It's okay. We don't do the flashback. We don't see all these engagements. A lawyer they go visit Nigeria. I think that they didn't go get this discussion. See, you want to return and country back, and but these charges are ahead, and then they and I hate we understand behind the scene other players and they can play their own role for let it happen. So when we see this publication, well, which the State House don't deny, then communication director don't deny. Let me just read Glenn newspaper, of course, that they will foresee and then see the government to drop all charges. The government to drop all charges against former President Koroma as he prepares to return from exile. Representatives from the main opposition, All People's Congress, APC, urged Attorney General Alpha Sise at a recent meeting to expedite the implementation of Resolution 4 from the Agreement for National Unity. This resolution is critical to facilitating the release of detainees and safe return of exiles, including former President Ernest Koroma, who is currently in Nigeria. According to sources, Koroma's return is expected soon, with BO-led administration dropping all charges against him. All right. We even don't get this back then from the letter the ECOWAS being right. We all know what's happened behind the scene. There was a need for letting drop the charges and take care of him properly, go exile. Before, remember, that letter they don't leak. Government get for do damage control. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, he denied. He say the continents, ECOWAS, the letter, to that the man commit a crime, blah 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 blah. Pum, we see the man a court. But I think behind the scene, so much pressure come on Madabio, he concede. He allowed Madabio for go. He allowed Komon-Tok for go. Now. This don't come to a point now. We don't know what's in there happen, and we don't make it very clear on this platform. Say, perhaps I don't know. Again, we don't know much, but maybe they don't concede for dropping charges here. But the biggest mistake Wolf is a man and Koroma they do, if it come without those charges being dropped, that would be one of the biggest mistake ever we go don't commit, because it go just stand like a pawn. It go on the hands of Madabio whenever the country. He left for 3 years, 4 months, so to say. He don't left for 3 years, a month. And I will come play for you 1, 2, 3 videos and for tell you say the situation is not going to even get better. In fact, not to announce it. I want to take you back before we even reach there. I think I just we had a talk. I just talk with joinology now. The then bank governor, Professor Kaifola, back then, this is not now you talk. He say anybody will expect for let things even better, it did lie per you. And in fact, if they refer to COVID and Ukraine war, I'm sure we all don't decide, we don't talk that in. Let us take like 1 minute of in conversation, though with the count this, 1 billion case.
Doing this interview today on a Friday, and I just read it on the back of selling websites. The dollar to the deal is at 15,000. So now black market is at 16, and it keeps fluctuating. What's the hopes do you want to give to Sierra Leoneans out there that things will get better? This will stabilize.
When I took this job, first press conference I gave, I told the people of this country that I will never lie to them, that I'll be honest with them. If I were to tell you that things are going to get better anytime soon, without the conclusion of the war in the Ukraine and COVID, I'll be lying to you.
All right. There's a reason we could put that side there. That was back then. But even when COVID done, all the countries don't move, the economy don't, don't manage it, you don't get back into shape, we'll still be another so. Ukraine war, even the other way gets them problems for us, get that kind of challenges we get. We don't know whose side we don't come out from. Because yes, initially we can't admit there was a logistic issue, supply chain. We all understand it affects each and every country. But other country they manage for solve that. What kind of brain will we get? If other country they all do that, all the supply chain and they then get rid of them. How many check the trade where it happened between Salon and Ukraine? How much? How much is that? I doubt if we get any figure, any official figure where you tell me see we get anything what they sell in Ukraine with high substantial amounts of money where we could talk about. I not see her. We don't need check for her. We not see her. Maybe sometimes the government will help us say, oh, now I understand no more about this, but they get this where they trade bilateral. I live in Ukraine. I know. I work at the consulates. In fact, we on small section there where they work for all the Sierra Leoneans as a secretary. So I know some things and I'm able to see significant impact in any way. But anyway, let us put them for argument's sake. Now, if things continue to become even difficult as we believe, as Mother Bios said, don't confess, say, not go able, not a person talk for an answer, publicly he talk. He say not go able. With democratic principle and the time left for not go able to change this country. When possibly, when Mother Bios they go third year, going to fourth. So man within himself, when I'm talk so, this not to say I they prophesize, it's just a fact. And it's not about something where just happen. Nothing it cut across all majority of the African country, then this is possible. Even the former president, he became former regime, it happened. The last time, particularly when they go to the third, fourth year, where they know say some man say he will never become again, would I be a director, a minister, ever hold that position there. So man know, because possibly there'll be a change of government and change of maybe personnel or whatever, change of president. So that ministry where they man, that and not to say that sense they give them, but that's so then they do. That ministry where they man, that agency they demand, them money then they some of them them gratuity, them pension, they pay themselves deliberately. In fact, even before Mother EBK they go, there was a video where they warn in company and say the Ebola money na blood money na no eater. People imagine people they die and they take Salom, they take people the money back. Yes. So no different with Mother Bio. In fact, Mother Bio, we predict it get for worse. Why? Because Mother Bio, they hold nobody accountable. The only people that when Mother Bio gets trained for accountable are the opposition. Even if they catch you with red-handed, then catch you. As long as Nanya appoint you, get to thief man. And this is not something I made up for Sebamba. I think I just want, let me just do self a favor. Let you just listen to the reason we make at the talk. I get a point or one bill for you, for let you just get the message here clearly. I get 32 seconds here for John. So the point what they talk here is, Madabion regime get for worse, where they go third year, going to fourth year, where plenty man know say this is my last opportunity. This I will never be a minister again. Never in the history of Sierra Leone. And again, society perception, and instead don't look and say don't be a minister, you don't add the parastatal or agency, whatever. I know what I'm again. That money, that small money will come. Then they take them, put in them pockets, and then benefits Nandi. And like I say, mother beyond won't go worse because at the first president this. He they come out plain, he emboldened the ministers in, he emboldened officials in. He say, "Una thief, technically. If una thief, once una there for me, I appoint una to bad person there." Somebody go say, how this man will talk like two? Okay, listen.
They're meant. And would you say the current fight against corruption has minimized corruption in your administration, or do you think you also have thieves in administration?
I wouldn't call anybody I've appointed as thieves, but I would tell you for sure that now, if you have to steal, you must be very cautious. Excuse me, we have all been corrupt in this country. We have to make it.
All right, again, I tell you, and the man live up to your word. A man live up to once Naya appoint you. If you thief money, you know they call you thief man, and there will be no accountability. Another person go say, hey, bro, how you go say there will be no accountability? Let me remind you, would I appoint a parental wali? Look this. This woman where they see my screen, so parental wali, now wealth. This woman thief millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of salon money. And would I aid and better than the clerk of parliament so that the administrative head? And no. But because a mother be your appointer, they did what? Nothing to them. Because that bogus letter say they don't ban public office. They might not be they even work. So what's it they ban? You post not the work, they go ban for it makes sense. The real culprit now somebody what on then at the highest we consider parliament for be the highest body because they get the power even for summon the president, they even for impeach the president. So that make me just look at them. So even though they're all independent, I mean theoretically they're supposed to be independently powerful on their own, but because they get the power for drag this man and fire, and Mother you not get the power, the executive not get the power for fire all parliamentarian, but the parliamentarian then collectively then get the power for fire Mother the president we sit on that chair according to the constitution. So you get the point, now make I feel say power the parliament much more powerful. So it say if Naya appoints you, if you thief, you not to thief man, and he proven. Again, look to EBK. I just want to make a point. When things ever go wrong, when things ever be tough, people then demonstrate, they undemonstrate or take to the street or whatever, the first people in way want to nine political opponents are they blame, as we don't see throughout. Even when the prices are skyrocketing back then, when people then come up for protests and they say no, na the opposition no more, na the no more, we see another so again. It's entirely up to EBK. If you want to come, that's fine. But I feel, say, according to your analysis here, if you're not dropping charges, perhaps it will make one of the biggest mistakes. Perhaps, get that. Maybe, just maybe. Anything can happen. We'll not be too certain there. Not left-handed. Not push go on the other side. Now, we see the State Out Pool Award right away. They're saying a fake. Now, Mike say, setting the record straight. It's essential to clarify that the case involving former President Ernest Koroma regarding the alleged connection to the coup attempt on November 2023, for which he was granted medical leave by the court, does not affect Resolution 4 of the Agreement for National Unity. This agreement was in place well before November incident, and the names submitted by APC under Resolution 4 are only related to the cases around the June 23 elections. Any rumors on social media claiming the issue was recently discussed with the Sierra Leone's Attorney General and Minister of Justice are completely false and misleading. Please disregard such claims. Remember, Sierra Leone operates under the rule of law. This we understand. The country they operate rule of law for certain people, but not for certain people. We see Andrew Jai Kai, and even Chief Kadiu. They make some statements where not enough for putting in a bar, but then are two Sierra Leone and then left there. So again, we come to this point here. Now, a lot of the time, what for say this, we ask, how them people here take Salon people here? Una accuse somebody with that kind of grave crime day. Una say this person involved in a coup. Una get all evidence. And this not to me say, I think we find for law we take you into history, the year where then said they confirm and say, then get all evidence, all the people that were then charged again on the coup, there is sufficient evidence to make them charge them. I don't know if we'll get a clip there. Just a little bit struggle. Yeah? If we get if we not get with the left with the I know so we don't listen, but you will find follow for be able to get time. All right, just for a few seconds. Okay, I think we get something. Okay. I think we don't get time. Now, listen carefully. This are the thing. Not just pull this for let people see me face. We don't know how them people are take away. We don't even take some people are said they're not dumbe. We not idiots. We don't understand. We stupid. We easily we can be easily manipulated. Or anything that I don't believe now for believe, and what I know for believe. Then, I mean, then go for think for we. Una don't accuse somebody with that heavy. Now the highest crime now the way they commit now states. Treason. And when I tell Salon people and say when I get evidence against this man, don't know they can't drop in charges. Who is fooling Una? Let's take into the history.
Somebody go on for ask, how the evidence lead for bring the former president and confirm that he's a suspect, whether he financed the entire process or because, and most of the guys that were involved into this, like Koita, like Leather Boots, Soriba, these are all former bodyguards to the former president when he be into governance. How the evidence lead for bringing the former president and confirm that is a suspect?
So there are certain things, for example, I can't say now because obviously the investigations they continue. So I'm not able to say, oh, I saw this investigation lead to this person. I just want to assure the people and say there's no witch hunt here. It's following the law. It's following the evidence that we get. It's following the confessions that the states they get. It's following the information that they get. That's it. The second part is I just want to clarify one thing with people that don't continue for say. That's the only reason we make the former president Diana because of informer guards. I just want to add for the people to understand very clearly that the plotters and the people that will be involved in this coup will execute the failed coup include informer and current guards. Some of the guards them, in fact, some they're not the wanted list. There's a certain Yapo we've been still based in people in the way come on McKinney on the day from a house and Kaya na Freetown and take part in the coup and go back. So it's important just for the family they know that we're not to talk about now people we don't talk to 3 years ago. That's not true. And again, I think in lawyer being say something of you, we just not being factually correct.
Which was?
We say the same thing that because only of informer guards and the only connection to one at this really strenuous connection. Again, I just say that so that people them who the reports now go report the facts. And they say that they make them guilty or not. Again, investigations are continuing. But who the reports, law reports that it includes informer and current security guards that were there around the former president being actively involved. We get evidence of the active involvement on the day in the planning and carrying out of this failed attempted coup.
Okay, we don't go back into history. With all that, with people and still the weights. Who is fooling Naya? Okay, we don't tap this one. Like we say, we promise you now, and we'll continue to do. We'll go follow up on the story because we get interest. Now, we also see ECOWAS. Then ECOWAS, let's just share this. This one comes from It come up from AYV. That was the 26th. Anyway, time not be there for bring and come. ECOWAS on complete then logistics for standby force depot in Sierra Leone. Now, a short one, I think we will do self a favor for read and quick, not a zoom. The ECOWAS has taken a major step towards enhancing regional security by finalizing logistics reputation for its standby force, with a key depot set to open later this year in Lunge, Freetown, Lunge, Sierra Leone. ECOWAS security experts convened in Abuja on Monday to establish the final operational guidelines for the depot, underscoring its significance in addressing growing security threats across West Africa. The facility will serve as a hub for storing crucial equipment for peacekeeping and counterterrorism operations. According to ECOWAS Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security, Ambassador Abdel Fattah Musa, who was represented at the meeting by Acting Head of Peace Support Operations, Sani Mohammed, ECOWAS Commission has injected substantial resources into the construction and operationalization of the depot, which remains a critical flagship project for regional peace support infrastructure, Mohammed stated. He noted that the rise in terrorism, violent extremism, and political instability across the region highlights the urgent need for a well-equipped logistic hub to support rapid military response. Strategically located along the coast, the Lunge depot will facilitate the swift movement of equipment by land, air, and sea. Ambassador Musa emphasized that the ECOWAS standby force, already active in peace mission in Guinea-Bissau, the Gambia, is on the brink of full mobilization for counterterrorism effort, with troops from member states on standby for deployment. Chairing the session, Commodore Samson Eyekosi highlighted the importance of a well-structured logistics system ensuring the success of peacekeeping mission. You can't operate in isolation. We work together to achieve regional peace and security. Eyekosi said, the size of the force will always be dictated by the threat level, but troops across member states are already on notice, trained, and prepared for development when needed. ECOWAS' commitment to establishing a robust logistics framework is expected to strengthen the region's ability to respond swiftly to security challenges. The Lunge depot is set to become a vital asset in supporting peace operations, reinforcing regional stability and enhancing ECOWAS' capacity to combat threats across West Africa. Okay, I think Claude just do yourself a favor here, take some few loops now. As we all know, there are two missions for CAN. Now, two components for they come from ECOWAS for CAN Salon. One component specifically deal with logistical supply within the sub-region in case, just like we explained, if maybe problem in one country, then go get south, so then go take up, so they put them maybe some of their ammunition, some of their things, then logistics in general. And another one for get Komsil. Komsil, because of the war and because of the COVID take place, the government of Marabou go request Nandi. But on record, we know government frown on Nandi and no one let that happen. And I think we'll be getting from, I don't know if we'll get that clip then I ask Lona gets and from that clip they will see we'll say it comes to the for cam. I don't know if we get if I don't know if the time will permit me for we search for this clip. How does it do itself? Let me see if we get this clip. All right. Okay. Anyway, time not go day for go through again. It will take with some time. And technically, the government don't attend another session in Abuja where they don't make some detail for remove the ECOMSIL and presence when they come on. So we not go for surprise if only the logistics aspect now materialize. But when it comes to special forces and for Canada country, that one day it look like saying a dream where they far from achieving because governments frown on and like I say, will not be ready from the government on point. Ernest, one of the communication spokesperson, talk on that. While I don't know, possibly don't know we even take that. All right, so we don't pull that side, corner side. We just want to take you the other side. The next one, where you get for the Minister of Finance, Sheku Fadima. I think this is not a good news for Salon people. We need for the clap and jump because the economy don't double. The economy, the GDP don't double. Now, not to 4 billion. No. Now, look at this one. When I said GDP is different from we own economy, we own center money, we reserve. Let somebody not get it twisted. I mean, they're about 400, 500, these are a different. Now, according to Dense said, the very minister say, we reserve Salon, the entire country, we get less than $400 million. Can you imagine? It's not a joke. It's a fact. Less than 400. But IMF tell me, World Bank tell me, say we get less than we'll get less than 2 months import of goods and services in case something happen. Like, you know, so this is how bad things are. Waiting to tell we so that today. Anyway, can't listen. So can't listen. No, we learn. Not so. All right. I'll take 1 minute break. When we come, Fadima, they can show you magic. But they can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
They talk to the
sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place.
All right, so yes, now listen.
Minister for Finance, we na Sheku Fantamadi Bangura. For sake of that, we want for welcome on the program. Good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Yeah, good morning, Fambolden.
And the Ministry of Finance, they in charge of the country in fiscal policy. In 2025, the Salon fiscal policy statements focus on the fiscal consolidation, restore macroeconomic stability, for reduced budget deficit, manage debts, and do other things. Within Q1 of the year 2025, how the budgets or how the economy don't they perform, make we get the minister inside the program. Once again, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Musa. Thank you, Fambolden. So I think what's important for tell people and the way we will end 2024 and how the economy perform, that will be the basis for discuss how we begin to see how 2025 don't begin to turn out. In 2024, I foresee the economy, we do relatively okay on the economy in terms of we growth performance. But what's important, I think, first, we for understand say the size of this economy don't change. It don't double. We do a rebasing of the GDP. We are the gross domestic product of the country, meaning the aggregation of all the economic activities that way they take place in the country, waiting at the financial value of them, than at the GDP and it don't double. So first we they feel say we're a $4 billion economy. Now we know say we're an $8 billion economy. So that's now very good information for the people. And what we call per capita income, meaning the income of one person inside this country, doubled from about 450 something to over 850 something now. So that's very important information as well.
Okay. Tap the
capital income.
All right. Okay. This is where we go. Yeah, we go again. Not so. You see, some of them fear is super easy for analyze and understand. Just simple, even if you know go pan book, learn just common logic. First, then now then they create for we now then they now then I mean some of these figures we don't even know when they do this rebase. And secondly, and how this actually don't translate into the ordinary person. All these now for just hide certain things and like say for paint a picture where real for say the economy don't do well, instead of 4 billion the GDP, the gross domestic products, reach times 2. Now we per capita income that one person for then shave all that money then at the country 8 billion, one person forget $800. Now that's if itself will explain. And if somebody they earn or somebody support will get $800, we know for sure because what's what they talk to now. When they look at the list man, the downtrodden man, what's this? What is how this thing all go, because go just rebase because you just want for rebase. The rebase also for go with practical reality in the ground, where you go tally, where you go give reference to, say, for example, because we rebase, now we'll find out, say, our economy done double times 2 instead of 4 billion. In fact, that make price don't go down. That make people and sell like this. I mean, that make if you go to market now, if you finance, you get some change where you buy something. These are some of the practices, not to for can't stop no more with with this vagueness. This is not vague. And again, like I talk about in predecessor and Intel we plan. It say if anybody will tell us things and they get better. So I don't know. Just take.
I want to ask you this. We're doing this interview today on a Friday, and I just read the rates on the bank of selling websites. The dollar to the deal is at 15,000. So now black market is at 16, and it keeps fluctuating. What's the hopes do you want to give to Sierra Leoneans out there that things will get better? This will stabilize.
When I took this job, first press conference I gave, I told the people of this country that I will never lie to them. That I'll be honest with them. If I were to tell you that things are going to get better anytime soon, without the conclusion of the war in the Ukraine and COVID, I'll be lying to you.
All right, so we don't know again.
What in this mean? I think it's very important for ladies.
Tap this one. How could we overnight? They don't do a rebase. Would I do this rebase? When they do this rebase, we don't know. These are vague statements here. Well, Mr. Second, I mean, we're not going to do that anyway. But I mean, anybody can sit on a radio, where you can say anything. And we don't do the rebase. When they do this rebase, would I then do this? Is it trustworthy? Because for doing I want thing, and would I then do one back? You get for watch. Whose institution are higher? Now, none of us sit down and say, okay, you know what? No, we say we don't do rebase. Now 4 billion, eh? No, just say it don't go times 2. Not just so. Take a. Say we're talking, nobody. And this is why even journalists in the country, where it's a shame, the fourth estate is supposed to be a very powerful pressure group where at least for the check and guide there, word by word, refer them to, I mean, like I say, I repeat again, it's not about something, we're not there for hard to wait for them here. Let this rebase, let trickle down to the lowest of the low. If you call somebody right now on this Ramadan, if you hear people in the cry, and this man get the guts, he say, we GDP don't increase times 2 instead of 4 billion and 8 billion. I think that nearly God get patience. Okay, these are just a test. I want to tell you, I'm back. The next plan will then get for you. And I think if I'm follow, we go with waiting that bank governor, we'll get for can play one of him clip. Wait till you see if you foretell you say things and will get better, you did make a mistake. Listen, yeah, more tax get for come. Listen, now you see this government now pull this. Let them see. I just want to let people see me how they make me face. They do this deliberately. Now, so me look at them. Well, they can't tell the people of Salon say we don't do rebase. Well, they can't tell them say the economy don't grow. Well, they can't tell them say we GDP now times 2 instead of 4 billion, 8 billion. And guess what? Bam, tax. Now for can't tax more people, and not to me say, listen the other part, more taxation. And so because of they don't do the rebates, they forget the other sectors. They not be taken into consideration. And we don't talk about many. In fact, leading economists, I mean, this just, what do they say again? Yeah, we deal mainly with common sense. You know, go get, then say you know, go tax yourself out of poverty. And if you continue for squeeze, and the one side no more, the one, I mean, people then go bounce back. Oh. Listen now, where the reason we make it count that rebase and for tell people and technically for can tell people and say more taxation they ahead. Listen this one.
Do okay. Which you mean? Well, you growth performance. The growth performance. So when you growth performance and many other indicators than there. So we get what we call the macroeconomic fundamentals, right? So it got to do with prices. It's not only your growth, but the price of goods and services, we then call inflation, or the price of your currency, when are your exchange rate, plus other prices that are very important. Maybe the price of loanable funds, where we get some challenges with our debt, or interest rate on debt, or treasury securities. So those you watch them prices and see exactly how then they perform. That's what you look at. They say whether the economy they do very well. Now, you yourself will attest to me that the currency has been very stable in the last 12 months at the minimum after the redenomination will take place. So we get stable currency on all three markets. And the three markets and they would monitor for currency. Waiting the central bank they do, waiting the commercial banks and they do, and waiting the parallel markets they do. So on those three markets, the currency has been stable.
How important the revenue to GDP in economic management?
Well, that's so revenue. So when we change the GDP, when we rebase the GDP, what's happen? There's good and not good news, but also open eyes to other things. When you rebase the GDP, what happen is that with stock of debt level reduce, meaning we get room for borrow, but I could explain that in a more sophisticated way.
We look at debt servicing.
Yes, but I will come to that. But when you look at revenue, the revenue effort, because the denominator when at the GDP it don't double, with original efforts become lesser. Okay, that's what happened. So revenue to GDP effort drop, right? It dropped to about 7.9%, right? That is in 2022. As opposed to will be the over around 12-13%, okay, of effort. But the way me look at this, it tells me that you get more room for collect revenue, because the revenue you be supposed for the collect, where they collect if you do well, the economy bigger than what you think. So you get more enterprises for go tax and bring into the tax net. So that's it. So we revenue effort lower. Right after we don't actually rebase the GDP, we realize the revenue effort lower, so we need to do more for begin they collect more revenue.
What's in the ideal?
Okay, you see, we not like not to so we not. I tell you, see, the reason we make them can't say we economy don't. I mean, the GDP don't go ×2. It's a goal. Then one score this goal, and a goal we potentially then get for score for can tax more people. We forget to. We forget say we economy big o. What to Lord to don't rebase. This is it. Is it the people in tax even property land tax way I think that the first thing so they carry everybody we the economy didn't perform well. No, you can't tax people and back for the landing where someone just puts in line, not get money for bill like it's go for the pay for her. And eventually we get for sell, I get for pull that money back. So now more pressure, not to help Nandi. If taxation not to way bad. We all don't talk many times. All of them governments around the world are then rely on taxation. But if you use the taxation in the right manner for provide the basic necessity of life of the citizens, kudos to you. You can tax as much as you can. Yeah, now that's where they live. But me not know self when like to come on and go naya. I don't know when turn me pipe self me tap self what another. You dey satisfied because you get everything. We pay for a service they get her. But unfortunately, we dey see people in the struggle year in year out, and we not they get no explanation. So boku talk, so boku talk. If them pull this, they all candidates. Imagine these guys. I think some of when government change, you are not going for say now which aren't. Because put self, when they say like Una put una indict una self. In fact, like one person where I'm not gonna we ever forget, this man there on record where they talk about bribe, the bank governor who just mentioned. I want to take you into I think 51 seconds, but these 51 seconds it make a whole lot of it shake the country. Listen this.
We wasted $68 million to bribe people who were hoarding loans to bring it into the banking system. And
they wasted 68 million. This is not my words. Take 1 second some more.
We wasted $68 million to bribe people who were hoarding loans to bring it into the banking system. And
okay. Well, when this thing be broke, no, mistake, this, that. No, what did they try for talk, this, that. But this is not professor, for God's sake. This not so half-baked. For let them call you a professor, nothing I mean? Let them call you a professor. Now the highest title now in the academy, in the world of in the academic world. Now the highest professor. And not to everybody, even the getter. Not to teach where they go sit exam, you pass. Not to like maybe something first degree, you write you master's thesis, you give, or you doctorate, you do research and give. No. This one indifferent. You get for engaging intensive research, write publication, journals, a whole lot of them. And before maybe university, look at it. Sometimes we start with even associate professor until you reach. So like it gets a hold. So you know, go tell me say with all that and this man don't cheat throughout. You say you don't understand what you do. This is what they did back then, according to many multiple sources. Deliberately, then they allowed them can buy the dollar then at their arm. I mean the loans, they give them. See what okay, I'll take you back. Let's get this.
We wasted $68 million to bribe people who were hoarding loans to bring it into the banking system.
Okay, 68 million, then do it deliberately because not wanted to happen. So how economy, a struggle economy, how could we spend 68 million? A struggling economy like this, if not to syndicate good on play. So that's make I believe say in the future, if there will be investigation, intensive investigation, I'm sure people are not going to say this now because some people don't deserve to know. How could a bank governor spend $68 million in bribing people to bring money back in the people who are holding the loans back in the banking system? And how? You need for bribe them? In the first place, you need to give somebody money in the first place. Anyway, don't tap that side. Anyway, I think we'll exhaust on the better one. And the other one we could put on governments don't pull what's it, they don't lift the ban for the boats. But I think what we go do, we'll take you back into history. A few days ago, a few days ago, governments ban people enough for go fishing. And I don't know if you get, let's just see if we get that now. Yeah. All right, let's just take in. These are just 2 minutes. Let's just remind you quickly, just so let's go back into time where they can just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
the fishmongers.
Turn to sea. Now, with no other source of income, he says he doesn't know where his next meal will come from.
Where will you go see?
What we get from the sea is what we use to take care of our families. We have no reserves to fall back on. Many families.
All right. Well, I'm sorry about that. I think it begins to get no, this.
Many fishermen here, like Almami, rushed to the Atlantic Ocean before the ban came in. They needed to catch as many fish as they can to survive the ban. Many say they couldn't get much, since overfishing has decimated Sierra Leone's fish stocks.
All right, that was the decision back then where government take, but we see now this press release here, and we're not going to waste again time for reader. We don't summarize them for you. Governments don't say they don't lift the resumption of artisanal fishing. Fishermen them for go back na them work. All right, there are a lot of discussion over this where people then say it look like say certain thing be happen at the water we make they no want boku yai, so then decide for say other people go wait for us, you know. But these are just conspiracy theories and way I'm sure new, not too exclusive. These are discussions and way the table where they go around social media. As we know, the drug king in the country, we na Bully Joe's we can talk about tomorrow. Now we aren't talk about the ferry. This is not a thing we knew. We don't see them videos. There are plenty thing, but we don't know what things still they do. Anyway,
we get stuck. We get stuck. The ferry one for bond, and so right now we stuck. We didn't start the ferry. People don't turn up, so right now we stop. Serious one. Yeah. Yeah. Jacqueline sit on the corner because we not able for go. Yeah. A very serious one. So they try for make arrangement for evacuate. But we don't know the water, so I speak to him. Yeah, you're looking for the luggage. The ferry one for bond. The ferry one bond. Ferry one bond. Yeah. So right at the autumn, we didn't have inside the ferry. We just talk inside the ferry right now. Then Jacqueline for checking by then 5, 6 because na Brussels. Na Brussels. It's sad.
All right, so yeah, again, like I said, them videos are not to, we don't see them countlessly, and before the election, we see government said on got 2 ferries, not so. We see on social media, and it was a good thing because in fact there's a brand new ferry there. Now brand new ferry that don't come. The videos and this they talk them. Me don't know what happen with them ferries and do. Me don't know if it's sometimes fish don't swell at them. You don't say we see big whale like in Candy. No, maybe sometimes 1 way long swell at them. We don't know it today. We hope say one day then we'll tell what happen with them ferry then day. What happen with them ferry then day? Because as this ferry, as you see and stuff, you see the danger by the ferry itself. Look, you don't old. Some of them ferry are don't old. If in a country where we care about their lives, the lives of their citizens, some of them ferry I don't know for even cost that our day, let alone for say they apply people back and forth all day. They don't hold. See, and I made the Lunge Bridge. A lot of people in BC say, okay. We know say the economic strength of the UK, government not able to establish the economic viability of the Lunge Bridge for attract any investor for pump 1 billion, 1.5 billion. But if the bridge be go, one of the best thing way possible to happen for save lives. Now they is sufficient. No amount of money, no they way we buy life. So now they in itself an achievement. A lot of people then look at it and say the Lunge Bridge, it makes sense on that day. Because we know, who knows, let God let God prevent that. But again, God give you sense to not so. God on the left, you don't the left real, low buckle up. All right. So now the tap, the other one they would left them for tomorrow. We get two will not put, but we left them for tomorrow because time don't between. One church on the international stage yesterday will not be able to come, and we possibly, I think we put ourselves now, but until wherever they come on the international stage anyway. But now we just take ourselves into Zelensky day right now at the UK now, he did with the Prime Minister, and we can do your small analysis here. I'll just take logo the quick we can.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now come on.
Thank you so much. Dr. Handshake? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, let me just say that you're very, very welcome here in Downing Street. As you heard from the cheers on the street outside, you have full backing across the United Kingdom. And we stand with you, with Ukraine, for as long as it may take. And I hope you've heard some of that cheering in the street. That is the people of the United Kingdom coming out to demonstrate how much they support you, how much they support Ukraine, and our absolute determination to stand with you, unwavering determination, and to achieve what we both want to achieve, which is a lasting peace for Ukraine based on sovereignty and security for Ukraine. So important for Ukraine, so important for Europe, and so important for the United Kingdom. So I'm much looking forward to our discussions here this afternoon. Thank you very much for making the time to come.
With pleasure. Thank you very much, Keir. Mr. Prime Minister, happy to be here. And really, I saw a lot of people, and I want to thank you, people of the United Kingdom, such big support from the very beginning of this war. Thank you, your team. And I'm very happy that His Majesty the King accepted my meeting tomorrow, and I'm thankful that you organized such a great summit for tomorrow. And we are very happy in Ukraine that we have such strategic partners. We signed with you historic documents.
100-year agreement.
Yeah, we have only with you such documents with the United Kingdom. So we're happy, and we count on your support. And really, we're really happy that we have such partners and such friends.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, okay. That now Zelensky, Naya. I'm sure we see what take place yesterday at the Oval Office. Like I say, unprecedented in the history of the Oval Office. Plenty probably, in fact, up till last we they talk now the global news now the global news at the hottest one and a lot of people learn political analysts, political pundits, and still cracking it, then they scratch diplomats, then they still what didn't go wrong, what went wrong, what happened, what's happened, bing bing. I think Lord just flash you like 2 minutes of her, and then we can continue. We own perspective.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're going to feel very good.
Feel influenced.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big...
Okay, now we don't do your own analysis now on this one. Now, sincerely speaking, And this is just a fact. I'm sure even Zelensky was under, everybody recognized the war for end, except for a few group of people. The people who don't want to let this war done, then they're behind the scene. These are the people who then call military contractors, defense contractors. These are the people who don't rake millions, if not billions of dollars out of this war. So for them, now they laugh, them bank, they go with laugh, because them bank they flop. Now they. But if you ask, I'm sure if you place this money hard, you want the war done. But you see, there are certain things they discuss in public. But Trump being Trump, in your way or the highway, you get for listen to right, you get for taking away. What did he do yesterday? It was some like I blame one aspect you just say like Zelensky was overpowered because one Trump the vice president J.D. Vance the Rubio the one at the Secretary of State, all against one person instead they under. Yes, instead to some extent for don't calm down a little bit. They talk on top of this man. I know the president, I know the world president. For God's sake, no, I know the world president. So speaking on top, and if you look the age themselves, he able born at something like that. He able born, Lord just look at another moral way. But you go look at this the balance. Trump technically, a lot of people in that you say like they ambush this man for can more or less can put on the spotlight and force on for let he accept the concession or whatever agreement. But mind you, when Ukraine gets from 1991, when Ukraine don't get an agreement with the West, we'll see if they hand over them weapons of mass destruction, Ukraine are one of the country will be get weapons of mass destruction. They get nuclear bomb there when the Soviet Union break up in the 90s. Then gets there. I'm sure, I believe strongly, if Ukraine be still getting then thing and day, no country no dare, including Russia, for go attack them. Because they're not deterrent. Why make it today America not go bomb North Korea? We're a small country, a small army, with all the rhetoric from Bush now, from Obama, from Clinton, all man don't say that because they know say they can't do that. The West persuade Ukraine for hand over them weapon here to Russia in exchange for protection. A high happen. On February 24, Putin invade. Even though Putin gets himself concerned, and also not get concerned, and that's how the type of talk he gets him concerned because in 1990 to 2000, NATO be the expand, and the expansion of NATO now a red line for Putin because if NATO can get presence now next door neighbor, it will compromise in security. Therefore, you want to put a stop on that. We see what's happening at Georgia. Georgia and Ukraine are two countries that will be going into NATO, where America be the push for let them join them. In fact, it was an agreement, say NATO not for expand. It was an agreement where they all agree, but America violated that agreement and allowed for let things happen. So what happened at the Oval Office, it's embarrassing for both sides, but I think the way Trump handled the issue, this not to way for discourse. And we see Trump be on the offensive. One, he called Zelensky a dictator. And not to say the man want just being a dictator. Now, because of the current situation in Ukraine, they're not going to hold the election right now because of the war. And it's true. Whether they go to have a vote where bomb and they fly outside, it don't make sense. And he also called Zelensky, saying, now starts the war. That's the painful statement, Andy. Anybody will look at now that statement, they're completely painful. Imagine somebody can attack you like us, and who we are given this intelligence? They give this intelligence. Now the Americans they give this intelligence. Say Russia will attack Ukraine, and indeed they attack. So for let America turn again, for let this man can blame Zelensky say now he starts this war. It's painful. Just put yourself in that person's position. What do you do for shout? Okay. We disagree with that because they are instead for defend, but they're not be again chance for even for talk. So again, the West sometimes they say to be a friend of America is fatal. But to be an enemy of America is dangerous. Now, so now I can see so. Because with all those promises there, we're not seeing much. Now, so me look at the whole thing, say, Trump, for me, if we don't do better. Yes. Anyway, let me tap that side. What you will another time, what we go do, we go count for you the expansion, what you actually make Putin invade Ukraine. Maybe time don't between now for don't count and today, but time don't between we will count and for now. Now we see the reason we are not sufficient. Of course, in your stand, it gets right, you know, instead of we look at that. So we just hope since Zelensky don't care and the king they see tomorrow, then we're able to talk to the American stakeholder there. First, the American then go far, they're not continents, they don't want to put the European inside the negotiation. Think about that. Europe don't spend a lot of, technically they spend more past America. Yes, technically. Again, there are figures to suggest that. What's in this man? What's in Trump? They claim say they don't spend 350 billion when they don't do all the analysis and breakdown, you know, even reach that level. Okay, so for Alec them give 1 billion, they don't do good. Of course, we appreciate the world appreciates it, including real commodity. We appreciate. I mean, that not mean say they are less, but they're very powerful. Then what is Zelensky wants now? Just an assurance say what in Putin do, you know, go ever do again. 1991, and then take the weapons of mass destruction. No, you say they protect here. When I mean, where the protection? What are the deterrents? I mean, for let Putin, it happened anyway. I wish you would get time for the go deeper into this, but time don't between us. I'll just take let's just take 1 minute 44 seconds. Who can I turn for talk? Don't take your time more than necessary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Yeah, anyway, we're on the live now. Yes, will you take the call? Fambul, will you take the first call now? Yes, call outside the call from?
This is Jibu Bangura, I call from Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, you really get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, first of all, I want to see why the Bureau administration, they go spend trillions of dollars na a remote island when a banana island.
Not a trillion soon, not a trillion soon, na billion, not a trillions.
Okay, billions.
Yeah, 1.5 billion.
Okay, na banana island. So, what it take for build the Lunge Bridge?
More or less not the same, 1 point something or so government will say.
So why they not go spend that money then at Lunge Bridge, then they go spend on a remote island? I don't make no sense. And the other question I get for you now about these so-called lawsuits against the platform, because this is not you. They're not calling you name it. They say the Komon-Tok platform. So, where did they go on? Now, England.
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know.
This now we all know.
Yeah,
Not everyone know.
look.
We all learn sue. If then be sue.
Yeah, I appreciate your concern. I think therefore study now the program again, and we really appreciate the concern where people in the get. Now we know, say yes, indeed, we deal with the community, and the community deal with we. And the same answer will begin now with the key. You see, they say that sometimes you get from master, wouldn't say silence in itself, not a weapon, in itself, not a defense. Now, we promise you now, and we continue to reiterate, we own our obligation for can explain to now. No worry. I no one talk certain thing here because of certain reason, but please,
litigation.
Yeah, please, una be away with a calm and assure una say una go get the full picture of what's take place. Not just say now we want Caesar say no. Now something happen behind the scene we prevent me from saying anything because of XYZ. And again, I know I'm cost Sunday. I just want to say una patiently una go get the full story within take place. That's not a guarantee.
I promise you say I go in another law office or that court host day na England where that case they come up. I did give me promise.
All right, Jibril, thank you very much. And will you take another voice? Thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Virginia. I do, sir.
No bad, boss. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, you make her feel fine. Let God bless you. Montaman, we stand for the truth. We
God bless
see
you too.
You get the ability to see the truth. Like very good thing. Like very good gift. Yesterday when I watched that video, we go viral. This is a shock. It's painful, and at the same time, he embarrassing as well. They humiliate that man. It's like say, now like men picking, we get no position for talk.
Yeah.
Or for even live out in your own with a call. But when I look at the thinkingly, even one of the journalists asked the President Trump, it's like na grudge. One, now a friend of Putin, and nobody not there for can say anything about him in front of him. And second, it's like 2-3 things that don't happen where they outline. And one of the impeachments will be happening during first term. He called this Zelensky for just something about impeaching. Where they be impeached. All that grudge and a day. And look the vice president where he said, this man can America, he campaign in favor of the Democrats.
Thank you, yeah.
All that in and day. Brother,
true.
How somebody go come more, he go invade you, then you know forfeit. Then at the end of the day, you're not the victim. Now they can blame for what happened. Oh my God. It's a Komon-Tok. The world united on that today. It's not about the truth. It's about who you elect. Nine the team. Then I the right today. If I let you do wrong. I let you right. But let's stand for the truth for God's sake.
Anyway, my brother, thank you very much. You don't make it simple for me, and that's not the thing and the way a lot of people they say. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, will they take another voice? Will they take another voice? Yes, call outside the call from.
Anyway, my brother, thank you very much.
Yeah, you call from me.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. Sorry, this topic will be diverse more go to international level about Ukraine and Russia and Ukraine. If you look at just a layman or outwardly, you will see, and which is of course for humanity's sake, right now for you get power, you get strength pass, whether you get, you just go deal with I want deal with her. When I saw the geopolitics of the world they play. If you mean to be Ukraine, like Zelensky,
and not for don't go that far. Because the whole thing, them people are where you see be friend with them, you allow them for go to dictate for you something, then we even lead you to the wrong thing. You just said they analyze the thing. How when the Soviet Union break away, where they don't sign, saying enough for expand NATO. So if it then when are the very people there where they perpetrate, they instigate them warrior, when they fight protracted war for learning more than for their own interest. That they tell you see, Ukraine no for even itself is aid where if you Russia for be see anything, although right now they for any country, sovereign state, for them just go with itself and but anybody like just like Christoph or wild animal, you attack and tell if you see going on in your own corner for like you know get no escape route. Obviously you get for forcing yourself for like if either he attack you for getting a escape route or he defend himself. Because there's itself when they sit down, they just sit down today, they say Iraq get weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah.
Afghanistan they have the man we caused in 9/11. Then go to Libya. So look how they here. Then go at the West now they all they cause this war and not necessarily that this war they forfeit until this point. Because they know best forfeit and for no been pass no more for this. Yes, what did they go on so that it is gone and they come up behind there.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mboro. Thank you. Brilliant suggestion and contribution rather.
Yes. So now they see now what in Zelensky way he expects for the very US way for the help and to the end. Thing don't come off fine for him.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's really a very pathetic. May God help you anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
Contribution.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll take another voice. Yes. Yes. Call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is Kai Londo, my
brother.
Kai
Londo, the man with the thunderous voice. You get the platform, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yes, boss.
Right at one time, I know where this thing been started. I've been telling you, say, bigger, I know the first war.
I know.
Okay, the geopolitics we did right now, if Trump say Zelensky start the war, he get right. Because during the Cold War, the 1990-91, during Gorbachev, they don't sign, say they will stop the Cold War, then therefore make Ukraine even move their warhead, the nuclear warhead, from Ukraine to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Just to bring that peace there within that region. So difficult is not good there. But if you don't give a certain warning, say, NATO should not come to those areas. Those countries should be like a non-aligned countries. Ukraine, Sweden, Finland, even Georgia.
Yeah.
But European countries there, now they push this thing. Even at one time, Russia want to join the European Union, NATO.
Yeah.
They're not great.
Yeah.
And Russia is part of Europe. And the benefit that they get from Russia, they know they get them from America. So I don't see no sense why they neglect Russia and befriend America. You see, this disrespect, not for Ukraine. This disrespect go for the Europeans. These not the Europeans then disrespect. Ukraine then just make a nominal like a middle buffer make. But Zelensky, get no right for begin forcing past NATO come inside Ukraine. If people don't listen to Russia.
Thank you very much, my brother. If he another time for dispute your points, but another time for not put the argument secure. What think Zelensky they look at this stage now? It just needs security guarantee, not a NATO security guarantee for say this man ever attack again. Now that's what they look for.
No, but now the water don't pass guy.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. Yeah, water don't pass guy, but we hope say then we'll settle that. Thank you very much. Yes. Call outside the call from ex-civilian. Yes, good evening, ex-civilian. You got a platform, you get 2 minutes.
Yeah, now this Zelensky talk now, they try for tell you. You remember when I've been get one lady we they call Elena. during the 2010 or so. This Yelena lady, it's the way this Zelensky did the campaign say, if Ukraine people and vote for them, they bring Ukraine at the EU, they bring them at the NATO. Now Yelena talks say, isn't that the greatest mistake Zelensky they can put on the people in Ukraine? And listen to that interview there. And listen to CNN. He said that the greatest mistake. He said this situation, them way them be there as prime minister, they don't manage until reach this side one or break. If this man not take time, then they can scatter Ukraine. This man don't know nothing about politics. Just like the man people in Lekan because of him coming the way they do, they jump go inside politics. Now it don't happen to this so. Now play on now. When them go beat them, when them go beat I can't the West he cry and say, okay, be set him out, be a big cool down and take this one, go fetch back. Now that one day Trump no one. Trump don't tell and say, me man, you stand in a bad position. You know, you make one single bullet, you go make somebody way, you go fight somebody where they produce weapon of mass destruction. This man okay. The man okay. He provoke Russia and say Russia, then go to war. I always push Russia don't tell and say, stop this thing, not only we sign for. Not only we sign for before we give now independence. He still a push, tell Russia and say, okay, we'll go for you. Now you want go for. Now in the you want go for capture na Kiev and Kauta. For Salon issue, me, I tell you something. We see this talk where they go about Ernest Koroma and they drop in charges. People in the deny, people in the answer. They come up to prepare for calm, all and the something they can go on.
Thank you.
Government no they ever talk.
Thank you very much, ex-civilian.
People in Asylum, so they can go on.
Yeah, they had another voice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They take another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, I think I will go off just now. I'll not be doing it for them. I don't know if I still get time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So when it comes to this ferry issue, they say weeks ago or month ago, I mean, that's what they think. I don't know what's like because if you look at the country, the way the economy did and all that, for me, I don't think say the bridge it actually makes sense that much. Because when you go another ferry, if you get solid for ferry, the amount of people that for so they hustle, the kind of job opportunity where they create for the people in other country, like people that where they told people their bag, where they get that half tip for the day, people that will get for work at their waiting room as any is taken now. I just imagine some of the rich people, the people where they say they get money in that country. I consider the wonder if you the people that really get money, or maybe they wait for put their money into such a business where they feel say no go promote. Because I see one ferry, I've come across some ferry the way they sell. If one has some ferry then $5 million. So they less than that, where they take almost 700 to 800 people. And they take over 300 vehicles. For that ferry, are they primary for that? Are they ferry the day? Say to today, they ferry they don't done, almost they don't done. Nobody will step in. Don't forget about government now, said. For Abu, Salon, I don't know which type of the country. And people that they brag say they get money. These are business opportunities. For let's see ferry done that kind of way, they don't turn like saying a scrapyard now, are just empty iron. People they still they sit on Panam. It's very dangerous. It even question is what is happening at Salon? Is it business that go well or not something? Because according to me check. If they get that ferry, the way spend and I bam, you will ask them. In 1 year time, you don't pull in money. But it really painful. Now that's what me brother.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah, thanks. All right, now we can forward on by the text messages there. And all right, after this, we'll come on the text messages then. Yes, Ahmed from the UK, get the platform.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok. Ramadan Mubarak.
Yeah, Ramadan Mubarak.
Yes, thank you. Listen, no one will take too much on this Russia-Ukraine war. Of course, we pray for make it done so that we say we get stability. Because now the same war, the politicians and the coach, we say to the economy, they become because Russia is still the fight to pay. The bottom line is me. I really trust Zelensky for his stance, because I'm not saying a bully, Trump in a bully, and besides Russia and then go attack. No, we're going to go somebody can catch. Of course, you know. And the man still get popularity. Why the man not make election? The institution, I know warrant that they make election, not to dictatorship or so. And we see the man, regardless of see the man have been comedian or whatever people will be saying. No, it doesn't matter. The guy he run the state, the country, better. And in people they support him. And look at the backlash of the whole European countries, and they run over these things. Even after the row between me and Trump, we see. So we see people in the condemn Trump. So you know, you just come over with the guy. Anyway. Away from that, these are the Komon issue. The heart rate, just like what you say. How can somebody get a heinous crime like that of a treason? Then people don't die over this treason. When I kill them, when I kill them, somebody, we not hold them live, we not portray them. But what thing be happen? And because we see what I be the thing we do against an escomate, but boy, chop during campaign. I don't know if they can get a case. All of a sudden, you want to drop those charges. On which basis? How about the one that we don't die? We will not let them to the same thing will happen soon. Yeah, if you're an will say to bring calm to the public, we need to serve the people. What we know, and that's what's happening. We don't just make it. So we not just target certain people there. We not kill them. Now when they say, but you guys say any ex-body the whole day, so they didn't do it. Some of them not kill them. And it's commercial, they not say nothing. So what's in the crime they want to commit? Why not try to like others? Because now we see the bad life. So today they say that their mother will never finish for killer now. Why? Because it targets the guy, because you know they tell you again that they have, you know how strong these guys are. So you don't get that plan. So you know, they're not just the drop charges just like that. We're not stupid. How people just now because they don't know yes now we're gonna drop and under which basis, which law? What about the one that we don't die? What about the one who be prison? We will not allow for that same coup we see them commit. It's terrible, me brother.
All right.
I don't understand how they guys
thank you very much, Ahmed.
We don't know what they do.
I tell you.
And some people go glad they just declare their job because of that. No, we don't look at the rationale behind everything. Now this kind of weapons I won't take me for less. When they count one bag versus plan, after they don't do some, they don't tip them in the million, they try to do 10,000, you really shout for them.
All right. Thank you very much, Ahmed.
For grow, Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so for the call side, I think we don't pause there first. We don't switch off the call first because we want to pay attention a little bit on the text messages there. Zanab see they say this government wicked. I really want to see if Ernest they come after where they don't kill in bodyguards them. And this one they come from Ayatollah, they say then they afraid for invest because Boku gets the money by Kukujumu. Kukujumu. And Mary J. they say I really felt bad for President Zelensky. He was bullied. That was unfair. And Idrissa they say Sierra Leoneans are the dumbest people in the world. Shame, shame, shame. This one came from a bank where they say Iraq, Syria, Salon, etc. held an election while war was going on. War should not be an excuse for not securing an election. And this one came from Mohammed Jallo. They say America has no respect for you, or they think they are supreme above everyone. And this one they come up from Timbuktu, where they say Russia has no rights whatsoever to dictate Ukraine's future. And this one they come up from Abdul, where they say they were number 3 in the world in nuclear stockpile. Yeah, you can be get. This is not deterrent. Why make for a country around the world in the race forgets nuclear weapon? This time they make other country, they think twice. Like again, I tell you a typical example. A typical example of North Korea with all the rhetoric said. No one out there, you know. The man they feel pain. They really feel pain. 20% of the land of Ukraine, Russia don't take on 20%. And kid, it's a the ferry one born within the mean. Myself not be understand and they say the ferry one born. I don't know. Me not see smoke, but again, it's carrying anyway. Wouldn't be there in another position there. And this one they come from jail. They say, how do we coexist with these soulless politicians? It's what keep beating my imagination. And this one they come from Asan Toure. They say, Ecomoc or ECOWAS thing that is coming to Sierra Leone are very useful. Now with all the atrocities committed by this criminal regime, what's useless organization, and about less than 400 bits is a disaster. Okay. Claudius they say, well, if that's the case, our case need to reconcile too. Ronald Justin they say a country where there is abundance of fresh water, yet its people are thirsty, corruption is rampant, there is no freedom of speech or expression, and the poor is a hub for drug smuggling. And this one came up from Fatima Tabario. This is a Komon-Tok. Koroma is not safe at the moment coming back to Sierra Leone. And this one came up from Daddy Robert. What they say, the anticipation of ECOMOG to Sierra Leone is linked to the assumption that our country as a hub for cocaine to Europe, America. And this one came from Jibril Kamara. They say, is EBK issue a political case? Is EBK case connected to the tripartite? EBK went on medication leave, so why this issue under Section 4, Resolution 4, this playbook is not holding at all. I get your point. This one came from Alusan Kamara. They say Sierra Leone must talk with action now. And this one they come up from Anita. It's a Komon-Tok here, loved by Sierra Leoneans. God bless you immensely for the good job. It's an eye-opener for all Sierra Leoneans. We love you so much. Thank you so much, Anita Faith, Warite, myself, and we Naya love you so much. And of course, Kelvin Sisi, as always, thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. And KK, thank you very much. And of course, kids, thank you very much. And all right, so I think now this will get time for. And Caesar, thank you for joining us. So Lord, we not forget tomorrow we there with the Ramadan contribution it don't starts. So a proud for announced to we say we don't get this year with a target for get 50 bags of rice. The 50 bag of rice for now we don't get, I think, 8 bag. Just imagine. But I want to put this 8 bag as 4 bag because as small bag there 8 bag. Sorry, what is it? If you put an like 4 bag, but like 8 bag don't kind sign. So the target for 50 bag, and let me just make this clear. According to we landed check them, anything we do collectively as a community, Allah they multiply, they increase that blessing, they times all the people we involved that community. Let's say like when 1,000 out there, 10,000 people there. You blessing the be like that, and that's the difference. You can go to a single-handedly, they still bless you. But if you do it within the community, all the people, then the times all Nandi. So I'm sure say if we look at mathematically the blessing side, if it low down in a group, especially where we know for within we heart we know say yes, this they reach the right people. So again, this now we as until we don't start last year, Lord consider well at least the middle of this month, Lord we will raise this 50 bag of rice. So we will share now we will be sharing the four corners of the world of the country, the east, the west, the north, and the south. Please consider that, and we pray, we hope, see we will reach the 50 bags as we don't get now. Technically, we don't get 4 bags of rice don't come inside now. 4 bags don't come inside in a confirm. 4 bags they don't confirm. And what you more for say? Tell them thank you, not to so. Tell them plenty thank you. The one the way for snack the chest say would they do this? We tell them thank you, and we look forward to the rest of the community. And guess what? You don't need for be a Muslim for do good. You don't need to be a Christian for do good. Anybody can do good. And we also get for the extend to Lent season. But sometimes I think that because of a lot of people there, the majority Muslims, so make sometimes and the fast month can gain more momentum, than probably the Lent. But again, we get for they do that balance there at least whatever amount you able get to get the go to with Christian brothers and sisters and donate whatever amount you able to donate 10 back, 20 back, 30 back, as the case may be, and we will see how that's the unfold as time they progress. So I think Naya we tap okay, somebody they say lot tag the account details. Yes, it's a very good thing. Yeah, better remember myself. I'll not put the account details it. All right, low manage for this call. Yes, call outside the conference.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good afternoon from the Golden State.
Yeah, that's Mary J. Mary J, how are you? Okay?
Ramadan. Yeah, I just want to comment on this Ukraine issue.
Okay.
Yeah, because salon issue, I don't even want to talk about that today. Because when they call, I just not call for. This is my own opinion on the President Zelensky was bullied. That was uncalled for. Then put the man. It's like we didn't just plan something. I was so upset why they watch him. I know we even watch him done. They make mockery of the man in outfit. Say if ever they put on suits, that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
That was uncalled for.
Then see all this outside the man go and the man is they do solidarity with the army there. Exactly. Everywhere we don't go, including the king herself. Now that's it. That's the dress.
He not just wear ripped jeans go inside the place. A dress decent. That was a decent outfit. Now look, Elon Musk will go inside the White House, West Wing. They even compare the picture. It's not speaking 9-8 or 9-8.
Yeah.
With heart 9-8.
Yeah.
Come on. Last stop, Mr. Komon-Tok. Something the way they continue to talk. I don't get up.
All right. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. This will take one call. Okay. Yes, Abdul, I see you don't struggle. It will be the last call for tonight. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Good evening to everybody. Mr. Komon-Tok, this free fall of the economy we've been talking about. Weeks ago, one of my friends been call me. He tell me, he say the party meeting with some members them, then they go tell and say, man, things difficult. Say the party and say, hey, you get for make sure say una raise revenue anyhow it get to happen. So all of the departments, the meeting they can't complain. They say because they struggle for pay people. So this guy they tell me how most of the time the other places the people just they go no more. Work not for. He said, but watch one thing. It's then go start for his price Kisno. Or then go start for tax people in Kisno. For certain things. Then, when it happened this morning, I called one me person. I said, "Go, how business they go?" He said, "Well, you get for patients will." He said, "Because this what a key will price they go up the right now. Then they arrange that." He said, "So things get for change." He said, "Maybe some Liberian, some people businessmen they think say low for an alternative. We either go Guinea or switch to Liberia." Say, but it look like things are difficult now, you know. But then people are not they come out right. You know, that is a talk where somebody learn, it dangerous past the other thief, man. Because now for either.
Well, you know, happy now with GDP don't increase by times 2 from 4 billion to 8 billion.
You see, look how the guy they take himself to explain. Waiting the better for the people not to high tax if they put my name. You know, I mean, we not go book, but at least we have common sense. It's not go better for Sierra Leone and say then you continue for tax them more. You know. We know how people always have been analyze things we don't do now. If you watch, I think I've been there before. The one newspaper come out and say, UN say, this economy they do better past the previous government. If that on paper will go correct, because una sabi forge on paper. But una go ask the people who they suffer the system if that's true. Cashbox been lay a simple analysis. Compare the amount that they pay the last man. You know, with the amount of bag dress where that money they buy. When they compare them, inside an item, at least 4 bag dress they go buy. Then compare them to the item half. Then when you compare to this man, you the struggle forgets the one. Then you tell me say UNC. I don't care about what UNC. I care about what in common sense say. Look at common sense. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay. That's the last call for tonight. Tell now plenty. Thank you. Yeah. So they dropped the details, the account details, for the Ramadan. Let's just drop on before we even go. If you get PayPal, we go drop on there. And if let's just drop on 518. Okay. All right. So we did drop the
welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan. Ramadan, Ramadan.
We welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan. Ramadan, Ramadan. We welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan. Ramadan, Ramadan.
When the day of judgment comes, the Muslims go feel fine. When the day of judgment comes, the disbelievers go feel bad. Now the month of Ramadan, inside cave era, God sent the Holy Quran to Prophet Muhammad. Allahumma save we forsake Ramadan.
Allahumma save we forsake Ramadan.
but cheap we make it. This night don't save we. Allahumma save we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma save we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake our Ramadan.
Allahumma bless we forsake our Ramadan.
We welcome Ramadan.
Alright, so here's the family. So yes, family. So don't put the PayPal. If not PayPal, you get. So don't put on at the comment section. All you need to do, just click the link. It will take you right now. Komon-Tok. And we also don't put bank account, we sort code, and as well as the bank account with the Komon-Tok platform. And so we thank you in advance as we look forward to get 350 bags. All right, I'm just done with this, and hopefully tomorrow we're there with Mohammed Kamarimba. Don't forget, very important program. We want to make sure the message go far and wide. Until then, me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. See you tomorrow.
We praise Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan.
We welcome Ramadan. We bless Ramadan. We praise Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan. At the month of Ramadan.
At the month of Ramadan, God say we for fast. For make him forgive we for the sins that we don't pass. He hide them for fast. The mouth set for fast. The hand set for fast. And the foot they set for fast.
Allahumma save we forsake